Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to your early December reading. Time's flying, but not that fast. And I have Bandit here with me, who I've brought from home over the Thanksgiving holiday. And so he'll be in the videos here this time around. Just a quick announcement, the mid-December readings are available for purchase via the link below. Bandit, please don't cry. What's wrong, Bandit? No, please don't cry. And as of yet, once this video goes live, so feel free, the same protocol as the last few months have been, and thank you all so very much for your patience with these readings. I appreciate that, and for all of your dear support. As you know, the protocol that I've been working with for the mid-December and mid-month readings lately help me to continue with them. So thank you so much again for your support. And nonetheless, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me, alchemyu@gmail.com. Okay, love and light to you all, and let's get to the December readings. Bye. Hi there, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your early December reading. Got Bandit in the back there, accompanying us here for the read. Let's get right started with it, Virgo. Now, I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was getting that there is this focus on planning. There's something that you have been planning towards from the past. I'm getting for quite some time, perhaps. I'm getting 6-7 months for a number of you. There's something that you've been I'm hearing discreetly as well, very, very closely examining, thinking about, contemplating. I'm also hearing contemplating the resources to take action towards, on, for, by. There is, I'm also hearing through the Strength card, upright, horizontally laid, exactly perpendicular to, ever starkly so, the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, overlaying the Lovers in reverse, overlaying the Ten of Swords upright, followed by the Ten of Pentacles upright. There is a, as I was hearing for you, as I was shuffling off camera and meditating on your energy, I'm hearing lead, a certain lead that you feel with a certain situation that may be emotional, and I'm also hearing having to do with material, tangible finances, okay, the work that we do, our profession, so to speak, career. It could be involving 2 individuals, okay, 2, 3 individuals, including yourself, that you feel, I need to take the lead with this. It's time. I'm hearing it's time to substantiate, to clarify where I stand in the situation. Even if others may be involved, there is a certain discretion that you hold that is very personal to you. You also may be working with a Leo, okay? That's for a number of you, strongly so. The Lovers here is Gemini's card in Major Arcana in reverse, right beneath this Three of Cups in reverse. There may be a certain partnership that has, I'm hearing, surfaced, that has shown so many facets to itself, so many angles to how the partnership is being upheld in a certain way. There are so many aspects to whatever this partnership may be. Again, it can be material, tangible, financial, and emotional, spiritual, energetic. I'm getting as well, that has been accompanied by so much thinking, so many thoughts, perhaps thinking about what it is that we are emotionally involved in. And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, well, I'm involved in a certain situation emotionally. I'm hearing I am the capacitator, I'm the harborer of emotions. I'm hearing an emotional outset. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking through so much. And where does the emotional side of the story align with how it is that I'm hearing judge the character, the upholding of how it is that I perform my role in the partnership. Okay, so is there a certain expectation I'm hearing? Is there a certain expectation of how it is that we are to, I'm hearing, comply with a certain standard, I'm hearing, of how a partnership is to be upheld? For a number of you, that there may be a third-party individual in some shape or form that may be a focus here. I'm hearing financiary as well. Okay, now the thoughts are on the materialization, the component of the material, financial, and professional perhaps component of whatever changes are that are coming through. The fundamental focus for you, Virgo, I'm getting very strongly, there's something that you are very clear on, and you've been, again, working towards a certain a point of, I'm hearing profession, a point of clarity, making known, I'm hearing namesake, calling the shots, okay, of how it is that we are perceiving a certain situation, embodying the certain situation as an individual, okay, even yet again, if it is involving a number of individuals, that comes to a head. And what it means is speaking, I'm hearing, and defying the many variables that are involved in a collaborative, emotional, I'm hearing socioeconomic, I'm also hearing socio-political, take it as you will, situation, where it's like, I gotta just single out all the white noise and single in on what it is that upholds my vision of what it is that I understand is coming, I'm hearing, to a close and to a head simultaneously. What is it that we are, I'm hearing, substantial, that what is it that we are bringing to a point of existence here, of manifestation by way of whatever it is that we are involved in on a day-to-day basis. Okay, now, wow. Two major arcana here, smack dab in the middle. You have the strength card as well. Lots of sun, lots of fire here. So much fire here, so much oomph, as they call it, so to speak, that lights the way, that lights the path forward. You have the Magician here in reverse, as well as the Sun upright. Beautiful. It's a question of, okay, you understand, now is the time. Now is absolutely the time. Of course, general reading, right? Take it as you will. Always, always heed your personal intuition. Always, always heed your personal intuition. Virgo, I'm hearing Sagittarius and Taurus for you at the very same time. The Magician is typically, as I feel it, associated with the Sagittarian archetype. So you may be involved with Sagittarius individual with a lot of fire in their chart, a lot of Sagittarius or Leo. Okay. Nonetheless, and these two characters both have the figure 8 depicted on their cards. The Magician has it placed on its chest, and the Strength card, the Lion, has it placed on its third eye chakra area, on its forehead. The Magician is looking in reverse at the Strength card, at the Lion. The Lion's looking straight ahead. Now is the time. You realize that, I'm hearing, the time has come to make and take the stand. What is created by way of the profession of what it is that you view as your upholding of truth, of character, I'm hearing character values, is informs the byproduct, okay, of what materializes of that truth. And it's not your concern, okay, to delineate very clearly, okay, this is what occurs when I speak my truth, when I stand my ground, when I admit to myself and others in a certain way, with clarity, I'm hearing with discretion, okay, that this is where I stand. What materializes, it's not your concern. The focus for you is the feeling of stepping into taking on the role as the capacitator, as the I'm hearing ambassador of your vision, okay, of what you see, and I'm also hearing of what you seek. So there may be a focus here on manifestation, okay, and what you view as I'm hearing beautiful. Ace of Wands, the way that flew out was lovely. You have so much fire here. We'll smack the candle off of the table. Virgo, my goodness, you're an earth sign, right? Now I almost said air. You may have a lot of air in your chart, but Mercury, the air planet, rules Virgo as well as Gemini. So you do have a propensity for air in your chart, but you are generally, okay, and as I said that, this Ace of Wands is spinning, okay, and facing, almost internalizing, okay, and for a number of you, I'm getting this, the intellectual propensity, the propensity to think, to ruminate on what it is that we fundamentally feel, that we understand in our bones to be a desire, a sheer desire, a vision. At what point do the thoughts intersect, and I'm hearing intertwine, with our intuition? Okay, I'm hearing thoughts speak, thoughts speak. How do our actions align with the way that we perceive ourself as the capacitator of our actions? Are we in resonance with our actions? Does it align with how we feel at a core deep level? Okay. I'm hearing core frequency. Now, you have the Daughter of Swords upright. This may be your very own energy. The Daughter of Pentacles upright. Two daughters in the smack dab middle. This may be, I'm hearing compliance, law of compliance. In terms of how it is that we work through, three daughters here coming out. Daughter of Swords, Daughter of Wands, Daughter of Pentacles. I wanted to say the Daughter of Swords, but I said the Daughter, I wanted to say the Daughter of Wands, but I said the Daughter of Swords. There's so much crossover between these two characters. Daughter of Wands, Daughter of Swords. It's almost as if who comes first? Okay, I'm hearing wishful thinking. Okay, whatever that may mean to you. There is a question of action. There's a question of thinking. There's a contemplation of what, how our actions permeate, of how our thoughts contribute to our actions, and how our actions lead to a certain, I'm hearing prerogative, a certain stance, a certain measure of progress even. There is action here. Absolutely. I almost said Sagittarius. You have the Lovers here. And the Three of Cups again coming through for you, the duo here that popped out just in the beginning of the video. Okay, all right. Gemini's card, Lovers in reverse. It is a contemplation of perhaps this third party situation, or, okay, we have the Devil coming out and the Six of Pentacles. Could be, again, a crossover between material, financial assets, our career, so to speak, profession, and matters of passion, matters of emotional harmonization and partnership. You have here the Son of Pentacles, lots of characters here. Woo, Mother of Swords, right over this Three of Cups in reverse, mirroring the Daughter of Swords upright. There is a pair here. Now, it could be your very own energy, but depending on if there are other parties involved, there is, I'm hearing a claim. There's a claim I'm hearing for a number of you, as well as a certain, again, a contemplation. Seven of Swords. So I'm hearing for a number of you, somebody is not speaking their truth. Okay, somebody's not speaking their truth. There's something here, and it's this Seven of Swords upright. And of course, right, take it as you will. It's a general reading. Always use your personal intuition. Seven of Swords upright, mirroring the Ace of Wands horizontally laid. And it could be meant in a number of ways, right? But the Seven of Swords typically speaks of right, a certain knowing, okay, a certain knowingness that is non-verbalized, I'm hearing unclaimed. I'm also hearing there's something, and I'm hearing for a number of you, financial assets as well. There's something. There's a direction that and there's a passion. There's a new beginning. There's a desire for it. Again, it could be your very own energy, Virgo. I'm hearing Sagittarius for a number of you. That leaves question. Yes, we want this new beginning. We understand that it is a matter of professing it, professing, and for a number of you, perhaps professionalizing it, bringing it into order. How we align with that frequentially, how we accept what it is we're feeling, how it is that we accept, how it is that we understand and we see ourselves moving towards this new beginning is the focus here. You have a number of cards here. The Daughter of Cups in reverse, overlaying the Father of Cups upright. You have two pairs here. The Mother of Swords, the Daughter of Swords, the Father of Cups, the Daughter of Cups. Could be, I'm hearing triangulation of energy for a number of you. It could be a pair with sort of, I'm hearing two-party situation. Okay, so however you take it, there could be two individuals who are at the mercy of a certain union. I'm getting it like that, and so to speak. Take it as you will, Virgo. The Ten of Cups upright. Beneath this Father of Cups, lots of water energy here. There is an emotional cycle coming to a close, fruition, I'm hearing, that has been I'm hearing drought, a long drawn-out process. You have the Death card right beneath the Ten of Cups, both upright. It's a Scorpio's card in the Major Arcana. You have the Ten of Pentacles mirroring the Ten of Cups, sandwiching the Death card. Okay, Eight of Swords in reverse, mirroring the Death card. Four of Wands in reverse. Right behind this Eight of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse right at the base of this stack. If there is a new beginning as it pertains to career, finances, material assets, whether someone is going to be included, I'm hearing included, specifically with the Daughter of Cups, I'm getting that there is, I'm hearing no-show, no-go. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring the Daughter of Cups. There's something about this party, this stance that is non-conclusive, okay, non-conclusive. I'm also hearing non-abiding terms, okay, for a number of you. This is a very specific message for a number of you, perhaps, okay, again, take it as you will, but there is a focus on direction of how assets are channeled, how assets, I'm hearing behavior, how we handle our assets, our finances, our relationship to our assets and our finances perhaps is changing, undergoing tremendous change. Okay, I'm hearing change of character, change of heart as well. I'm hearing how it is that we value what it is that we feel brings us a certain level of consciousness as well, I'm hearing. But brings us a certain inherent stature, I'm also hearing. There is a shift in our I'm hearing diaphragm and how it is that we speak about what role career and finances play for us. Okay, and so it's almost as if you realize, Virgo, this is a very personal process. It's a matter of how I feel about what it is that I feel about. And at the same time, as personal as it may be, there is a certain element of verbalization of it, that of how we feel, that plays a certain role in bringing this feeling to a head, to momentum. Now, two more cards here that popped out. The Three of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles here for you. Focus on career finances. Virgo, the Nine of Wands, mirroring this Three of Pentacles. 3, half of 6, right behind the Son of Pentacles. 9 3 being a multiple of 9. These two mirroring one another. If this is you, Son of Pentacles, and this is Earth energy, if it is another, there is a direction. Either or. There's a direction being taken. You're being compelled. They're being compelled. You're all being compelled to take on a certain action that plows through the, I'm hearing the proverbial mess, okay? Whatever has been a sort of emotionally testing situation. I'm hearing, again, third party, where there may be so many individuals involved in a certain situation, where there is an emotional side of the story and there's a financial side of the story. Where it is that all these leads, I'm hearing, lead you all to a place, I'm hearing, of abundance, and not necessarily financial. Okay, I'm getting it again. So it's this reshaping of the paradigm of success. And it's almost as if, Virgo, this is the feeling that I'm getting. It's almost as if a number of individuals, it could be you and let's say a group of people who came together within the context of, let's say, finances, of career, of a certain profession. And that relationship over time proved to be very testy. And it began to sort of incorporate different variables that are non-financial, that are non-material, that are non-materialistic, that are perhaps emotional. And it's a question of, okay, well, now the dynamic, the working dynamic is at play. At the end of the day, even if in beginning and taking on the project, whatever it may have been, the collaborative, I'm hearing, notion of work and abundance, I'm hearing, and fair play, has inevitably led to the transmutation of what role does finances, does career, does financial collaboration, and the expectation of how it is that we form a working dynamic. Capacitate, serve me, in understanding more deeply what I've come here to do. What I've really come here to do. What is it that I've really come here to do? And because you can perform, you can create, you can build, you can construct, you can be successful, so to speak, in a certain way. But you realize that through the mess, I'm hearing conglomeration. It could be, again, finances, career, financial resources, that, and participating with others through that process, that there's a whole lot more to it even, that I'm hearing is an insular activity. That is not a matter of how much you can produce. I'm hearing the byproduct of the intention that's set, but how much you maintain the expectation of growth, the standard and the stamina of the vision that you hold in a very personal way for what it is that you understand is your motive for it all, your objective. What is that? And the whole process, whatever it is that you've been experiencing, is ultimately a test of I'm hearing character, of what it is that, I'm hearing character, I'm hearing fair character play for a number of you, of what it is that drives you to create in the first place. Now, you have here the Six of Swords upright that lies right over the daughter, the Mother of Swords, okay, but there is crossover between the daughter and the Mother of Swords. Six of Swords upright. You have multiples of six here, many cards here with multiples of six. It's Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, excuse me, the Nine of Wands. There is transmutation again, yes, of the way that we perceive how we make our progress and movement forward in a conclusive way, and in a way that honors at the same time, yes, okay, the context of collaboration, but almost in a way where the collaboration begins first with you. Okay, where first you are in resonance and in harmony with the very trail that you lead forward. Okay, so I'm getting that there is a certain direction that you realize, again, is a matter of your taking on, you in a very personal way. Now, Three of Swords, you have a number of threes here. Three of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Wands, right over this Ace of Wands, right over the Nine of Wands, and right over the Seven of Swords. Culmination. Okay, you realize it's a matter of taking the action. In terms of the acknowledgement of the many actions that we realize have led us to a point of desiring the final culmination of realizing our very personal objective. What is it, yet again, that we've come here to find, to discover, by way of following the trail that leads us further into ourselves, by way of recognizing how we feel about something, and that feeling being the barometer for the truth of what it is that we are to experience in a certain way. How do I really feel about it? And how does how I think about what I feel play a certain role in how I understand this experience in a greater light, okay, as it contributes to a certain, I'm hearing financial growth, I'm hearing for a number of you as well. Four of Pentacles, right in the smack dab middle, over the Six of Swords, right, okay. The focus here is on I'm hearing getting creative with how it is that we work now with our finances. And I'm hearing the bookkeeping. Okay, there could be thinking, re-strategizing, ways of reorienting the direction that we take as it pertains to how we handle, how we yet again perceive, how we allocate finances. Again, you're working with various individuals. You have the Seven of Cups upright, upside down, over the Four of Pentacles. Again, there's an emotional side of the story. As much as there is one that is financial, that is material and tangible in a certain way, there is that almost as if the emotional barometer is the orienter for the decision making. And perhaps I'm getting that's how it's been. Okay, the emotionalism of I'm hearing project, the coordination of the project, the people dynamic, okay, has been a certain focus point. But at the end of the day, Virgo, I'm hearing Sagittarius for you, and I'm hearing Taurus as well. Again, you have the Hierophant that just popped out in reverse, overlooking the Tower, overlooking the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're being beckoned back in Taurus, Virgo. But I said Taurus, take it as you will. You may be working with an individual with a lot of Taurus in their chart, or this may be speaking to a partnership, that which is legal, that which is financial, that which is familial as well, technically. Take it as you will yet again. I'm hearing constitutionalized specifically, and the Hierophant does speak to constitutionalized bonds, so to speak. There is a beckoning to transmute, okay, the way that we perceive the emotionalism of this cycle. And you have the Seven of Cups and you've got the Eight of Cups. There's transformation here as to how we handle matters of emotional, I'm hearing conversation. And I'm also hearing contemplation. Okay, how it is that we are handling the emotions that accompany an otherwise strategic, perhaps, partnership, or otherwise legal, technical partnership. Okay, Ten of Swords upright, followed by the Mother of Cups upright, emotions over at the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Father of Pentacles in reverse. There is a lot of thinking, okay, that goes into and perhaps not only a lot of thinking, but a lot of actual work, mind work. The intellectualization of it could be even legal. It could be a lot of different opinions that go into, I'm hearing a certain clause. There may also be counsel that is spiritual, that is energetic, that is emotional, that is therapeutic, healing, so to speak. For a number of you, I'm getting that serves to bring to light a certain motive of an individual with a lot of earth in their chart, and or a financiary. Okay, I'm getting that strongly for a number of you who is not present. This Father of Pentacles is not present. Okay, now there may be connection between Father of Pentacles and the Daughter of Pentacles. Nonetheless, Virgo, there is, as I was going to mention just before we got into the Hierophant here, Seven of Cups upright, right over the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting that there is a certain clarity that you hold, okay, of what it is that you're working with. And it's like, at the end of the day, I am working with XYZ. Let's say I'm in charge of certain finances. I'm in charge of channeling and transferring, so I'm hearing certain data as well, certain resources, finances, assets. How it culminates in a certain way is a measure of my progress. Okay, I understand where I stand. The confounding nature, okay, is met when the emotional side of, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, others involved, comes into play and influences in a certain way perhaps how I expect myself to channel these resources. Okay, I'm hearing self-expectation in a certain way. It may be sort of, you may feel it, but it may be, it's like illusory. Okay, I feel like there is this expectation, so to speak. has been a sort of character of how you have handled in the past working through I'm hearing again, transferring of ideals. How it is that I'm translating my vision for how it is that I want to channel these assets into a way that is clear and concise for others, also in an emotional way. Now, I feel that here, I said Taurus again, okay, Virgo, that as much as there has been this sort of, I'm hearing backdrop, okay, in the back end, in the, I'm also hearing limelight, okay, so as much as it is and has been a sort of secondary, perhaps, influence, almost as if it is on the periphery, I'm hearing on the rebound of what the main focus of your work is, okay, it has at the same time been a factor of influence. But at the same time, as much as it has been a question of how do others stand emotionally in relation to what it is that I'm creating, at the same time, it's not really a concern. It's not really something that you're thinking about. How do they actually feel about what it is that I am doing? It's at the same time, it's almost as if it's filtering the light. Right? The light is shining. It's just filtering the light. And so I'm getting that, I'm hearing shadow of a doubt. I'm getting that you realize now just how much of a priority the contemplation of assets is in a very personal way to you without the infiltration, I'm hearing, of the cause of others. How others take on, I'm hearing, reproduce your work is not of your concern. You realize that, okay? And it's ever more a matter of working with I'm hearing the virtue of your work. What is it that, yet again, compels you, drives you to create what it is that you do in a truly creative way, without paying mind to the many voices? I'm hearing the herd force, without accessing, okay, the gateways that lead you to portals that lead you back around, spin you back around into yourself. And it's like, okay, I'm getting it, yet again, you understand something fundamentally. You get it, you get it inside out. It's almost as if it's the concept of the framework of the emotional resonance factor of those around you with the work that you are performing that has perhaps been a certain, it's like a picture frame on the wall. Okay, and you realize whatever is, perhaps there's a portrait of a person, and they're and I'm hearing dynamically, so take it as you will, okay, and they're sitting on the wall, okay, and you realize, okay, this person is not actually here, but I feel like they're watching me. It's like that Mona Lisa sort of vibe. I feel like they're watching me no matter where I turn, no matter what I do. There are eyes on me, there are eyeballs on me. Okay, so you realize, though, that just how much of a sort of illusion, so to speak, that is. And it's just a matter of working through the paradigm of the perception of it that leads you to make the progress and the growth that you so envision. Okay, and you envision it so very, very much so. I almost said Taurus again, Virgo. Okay, so partnership may be a focus here, but at the end of the day, Virgo, it is a matter of upholding this vision. Okay, and I'm hearing vision seeking what it is that capacitates this vision and ultimately supports it. And meditation may be a fundamental focus here. I have sodalite that sits right in between, wedged in between this pyramid and a sodalite. Okay, sodalite, which sits wedging the strength card in between the pyramid that I have here and sodalite. Okay, so the focus here is on the vision, keeping, on the vision seeking, and understanding more deeply what this vision is, and clarifying it will help in transmuting the sort of the paradigm shift and the perceptive quality that is perhaps even reflective with you and yourself and others in a I'm hearing bilateral way, in a peripheral way as you make the changes that you do. Okay, thank you so very much, Virgo. I almost said Taurus again. Taurus wants to speak out for you. So you may want to watch that video. Nonetheless, thank you so much again for your patience with this reading. Love and light to you all on this transformational journey forward. And I highly recommend you to tune into your rising, ascendant, or moon sign as well, as oftentimes those may provide you with further insights into your situation. For example, I know I resonate a lot with my moon sign, even more than my sun sometimes. I'm a Sag moon and a Pisces sun, and sometimes I resonate here and there as well with my ascendant rising, which is Scorpio. Okay. Also, Venus might play a role here and there as it pertains specifically to finances, as it pertains to hobby, career, as well, perhaps. Okay. And partnerships. Okay. Love. So feel free to check those signs out. If you don't know your Venus sign, your rising sign, your moon, so on and so forth, then you can calculate it via the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will compute them for you. Okay. Just note though that to get your accurate rising ascendant sign, you do need your accurate birth time, okay? As the rising sign can shift here and there with a few minutes off. Let's see, any other, you may be able to get your moon, though, without an exact birth time if you weren't born on the cusp, the day where the moon was shifting signs. So it shifts every few days or so. So play around with it and see what you get. Otherwise, love and light again to you all on this transformational journey forward. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to your December readings. Quick announcements here just as we close out. As a reminder for those of you, the mid-month readings are going to be the same sort of protocol as the last few months have been, October and November. So as of yet, once this video goes live, you should see that on the website, the mid-December readings are available then for purchase. Okay, so the link is in the bio description box below. You can just click that, or you can go to alchemyinu.com and find it there. There should be a banner at the top of the website, and that will take you to purchase the signs of your choosing. All right. Thank you all so very much again for your support. I appreciate that. And for those of you who purchase, okay, the mid-month readings, note that they will be released to you via email, the email that is associated with your PayPal address on the 11th, okay, Monday, December 11th. Of course, this is going to be EST time, okay, so it may permeate in time for a number of you. But if you've got any questions, if you don't receive it, I have a chat box link on the website, Alchemy and You. You can click that and chat me directly for any technical questions and the like, okay. Also, please check your spam box because sometimes the emails go there. And a few viewers mentioned that they went to their spam at the last round of the mid-month reading. So thank you so much again, all of you, for your support. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.